Close eyes and meditate on Shri Krishna, Radharani. As I do the invocation, press. Prathamam Sadgurum Vande Shri Krishnam Tadanantaram Guru Papatmanam Trata Shri Krishnas Twamalatmana Chetu Darpanamarjanam Bhavamaha Davagni Nirvapanam Shreyah Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam Vidyavadhu Jivanam Ananda Buddhivardhanam Pratipadam Purnamrita Swadanam Sarvatmasnapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam Namah Kamalana Bhaya Namah Kamal Maline Namah Kamal Padai Namaste Kamalekshana Yo Brahmanam Vidadhati Purvam Yo Vedansha Prahinoti Tasmai Tagvang Devamatma Buddhi Prakasham Mumukshurvai Sharanamaham Prapadye. Bole Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai, Radha Rani ki jai, Srimad Sadguru Sarkar ki jai. प्रिय साधक समुदाय, प्रिय भक्त समुदाय, दिव्य आत्माओं, महानुभाव, dearest spiritual aspirants, dearest devotees of the Lord, the divine souls. First let me say Radhe Radhe to each and everyone, and my pranam and humblest prostrations to all of you. Again, we're here tonight at the Arya Samaj Center in Singapore. Tonight is the second night in the second session. We already had one before. And this topic for the two sessions here was the importance of remembering God. We heard yesterday why it's important to remember God. Because Shri Krishna says in the Gita to Arjuna, when the life leaves the body, when we die, whatever we remember at that time, that is what we're going to become, where we're going to go in the next lifetime. Yam yam vapi smaram bhavam tyajatyante kalevaram tam tamevaiti kaunteya sada tad bhava bhavita. Chapter 8, verse 6. If we remember the world, people and objects of the world, as we have been doing from beginningless time, we keep rotating in 8.4 million forms of life. Whoever, whatever we are attached to, what they go, where they become, where they go in the next lifetime, we are going there also. Of course, previous to that, Sri Krishna says, Antakale chamameva smaran muktva kalevaram yah prati samadbhavam yati nastatya sanshaya. Chapter 8, verse 5, Gita. If at the last moment, Antakale, when the life is leaving the body, we remember Sri Krishna, Chamameva Smaran, you remember me, Sri Krishna, God, then Arjun, you will certainly come to me, there's no doubt about that. So if you remember God, Sri Krishna, or remember a saint who is Sri Krishna personified, then we'll go to Sri Krishna, we'll go to his divine abode. That's why we have to remember. And how we're going to. The decision in the mind, we also heard, we all want happiness, it's our nature. Every action we perform in the world is only for happiness. Sukh, Anand, because we are a fraction of happiness. So we've been looking for happiness everywhere and everything and everyone from beginningless time. But have not found even the tiniest drop, even once, even in dream, because we're looking in the wrong place where it cannot be found. In the material world. Because of ignorance, because of identifying with the physical body, we became attached to the material world. Fell in love, we became attached. How do we get attached? Dhyato vishayan punsa sangashteshu pajayate. Chapter 2, verse 62, Gita. Shri Krishna says to Arjuna, when we think again and again, bar, we think again and again that we can find happiness in any person or object, we get attached, we fall in love, we get addicted. All mean the same thing. And we attain that for which we get attached. So Sri Krishna is saying, he says in the Bhagavad Mahapuran to Uddhava, Vishayan dhyatasthittam vishayeshu visajjate mam anusmaratasthittam mayeva praviliyate. 11 Canto, 14 chapter 27 verse Bhagavad Mahapuran. Uddhava, just as people make a decision, they can find happiness in any person or object in the world, and they think about that person, that object again and again. They get attached, they fall in love to that person or object, and eventually attain that person or object. In the same way, if someone can realize, can come to the decision that the happiness they're searching for, looking for, they'll find only in me, in Sri Krishna. If that knowledge can come into the intellect, somehow someone can make that knowledge come to us. And that only a saint can do, a true Guru. If that can happen, then we'll be thinking about Sri Krishna again and again also. We'll fall in love with Sri Krishna and we'll attain Sri Krishna. So how do we fall in love? How do we attain Sri Krishna? So I mentioned last night, this Rasik saint, the saints have told us to bring Sri Krishna to our level. Not to think about him like God, Bhagavan. We have to bring it up. If we think about who God is, His supreme power, all knowing, all seeing, all pervading, and we think about ourselves, that I'm such a great sinner, so there'll be fear. And where there is fear, we can't love. So we have to bring him down. So the rustic saints have mentioned 5 relations, the most intimate relations in the world that we have to make with Shri Krishna. Shant bhav, dasya bhav, sakya bhav, vatsalya bhav, madhurya bhav. Shant bhav, loving Shri Krishna as the subject loves the king. Higher than that, dasya bhav, loving Shri Krishna as a servant loves the master. I am a servant, Shri Krishna as my master. Higher than that, loving Shri Krishna as my friend, my one and only friend, my true friend. Higher than that, loving Shri Krishna, vatsalya bhav, loving Shri Krishna as a parent loves a child, as a mother, as a father. I'm the father, I'm a mother, and Shri Krishna is my child. And the highest relationship, madhurya bhav, loving Shri Krishna as a lover loves the beloved. So the first one was left out, Shant bhav. The rustic saints discarded. There's too much distance. The yogis, they love Shri Krishna in that form. In that form, the yogis meditate on Shri Krishna as Narayan, Mahavishnu. He's always serious. Never looks, doesn't smile. It's very difficult to love. So they've discarded. And they've accepted the other fours. Dasya bhav, sakya bhav, vatsalya bhav, madhurya bhav. I told you, higher than the servant is a friend, higher than the friend is the mother, the parent, and the highest relation. Even in the world, husband and wife, lover-beloved relationship. And all the relation is included in that also. All the relations are included. A wife, even in the world, besides being a lover to her husband, she's also a servant, she serves him. She is a friend. There are things in the family they will discuss and decide what is best. And at times she treats him like a child. Oh, you're not eating properly these days, eat some more. You're not taking care of your health. She will not call him beta, son. But the relationship is there. So in the same way, one who loves Shri Krishna as a lover loves the beloved. When they feel like it, they can love him as a servant, loves a master. When they feel like it, they can love him as their friend. When we feel like it, we can love him as a child and call Shri Krishna beta, son. There's no problem there. And when you feel like it, of course, love our beloved. So when we love in the highest, when we feel like it, we can go lower, we can come down. And when we feel like it, we can go higher, upwards. Our mind, this mind needs new things all the time. It gets bored very quickly. If someone is given okra, bhindi, they like bhindi. Right? Okra. But you give them okra every day. 3 times a day. After a few days, ulti. They'll want to vomit. Okra. I don't even see this. So the mind by nature wants new things all the time. It gets bored very easily. So we have to keep changing. So sometimes Shri Krishna is my master, sometimes he's my friend, sometimes he's my child, sometimes he's my beloved, sometimes he's my father, whatever you want, my friend, any relation. Keep changing. most important is the highest. We have to aim for the highest. When you do that, you can calm down when you feel like it, or you can go up. But if you choose the lowest, then you can never go up. Someone loves Sri Krishna, decides the only relation I want with Sri Krishna is Dasya Bhava. Servant master. I am a servant, he is my master. That's all I want. So you will attain Sri Krishna. And you will attain the lowest divine love. There are 8 perfect devotion. After attaining God realization, there are 10 stages of devotion. Sadhana bhakti, bhav bhakti. This is the preliminary stage. First, we have to practice. You do sadhana, you practice to meditate, you practice to shed tears, to meditate on Sri Krishna. So first sadhana, the mind is not interested. You have to make the mind interested through knowledge that Guru, a true Guru gives. And practice. Slowly, slowly the mind will get interested. Until the point will come naturally. If you don't meditate on Sri Krishna, you don't chant the name of Sri Krishna, you feel like a fish out of water. Every moment you want to chant Radhe Radhe, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Radhe Govind. You can't stop chanting for a moment. Always thinking about the Lord lovingly. So that's not God realization. It's called Bhav Bhakti. Before the mind is, you're trying to make the mind interested. Now the mind is interested. Bhav Bhakti. Now you're very close. The next stage is perfect devotion, Siddha Bhakti. So the first 2 is called Sadhana Bhakti. Sadhana Bhakti, where we are trying to make the mind interested. The next stage, Siddha Bhakti, perfect devotion. This is attained after Guru now will give Diksha. You have completely surrendered, the mind is completely pure. Then Guru gives Diksha, not before. This thing today in the Kali Yuga, everybody is given Diksha. This is not a true Guru, doesn't do that. First we have to accept a true Guru, a genuine saint as a Guru in our heart. He doesn't make us his disciples yet. We just accept him as Guru, he's going to come and sit. Because he's divine, he's God, he's Krishna personified. He knows. And then you follow his instructions. And then when the heart becomes completely pure, Nirmala Manajana So Mohipava, Maya is gone completely. Then he will shower his grace. Then he will give Diksha. Only then, first we have to make the vessel. Patra banana, patra. We have to make the vessel. Where is going to put the word Diksha means to transfer power. So we have to make the vessel. Someone has built a house, a new house, and he puts no wiring in the house and tells the power station, come and give me connection. The power station will say, where am I going to put a connection? In your head? So first we have to wire the house. All the fit-in, wiring, everything. And then it has to be passed. And then now, the powerhouse will come, and the moment they connect the wire from the pole, electrical pole to the house, make connection, you put the switch, light. So only when the heart is completely pure. That happens again through Guru's grace, of course. But now only he can give Diksha. And the moment he gives Diksha, initiation, we will attain God realization, infinite knowledge, infinite bliss, divine vision. How many people have gotten Diksha? Did you attain God realization? No. You got nothing. You were fooled, deceived. A true Guru doesn't do that. Diksha means something else. So first you have to make the vessel. So to do that, then Guru will, this knowledge, true knowledge, Guru gives. We make the relationship. He's going to teach us how to do sadhana. So now you have attained perfect devotion, Guru's grace, He showered His grace because the vessel is ready. Now according to which form of Shri Krishna you worship, which bhav, that perfect devotion you will attain. So if you only did dasya bhav, you will attain only prema bhakti, the lowest. So in siddha bhakti, perfect devotion, it goes from prema bhakti, sneh bhakti, man bhakti, pranay bhakti, rag bhakti, anurag bhakti, bhavish bhakti, mahabhav. 8. The highest, the lowest prema bhakti, the highest mahabhav. So one who loves Shri Krishna as a servant loves the master will only attain prema bhakti, cannot go higher. And don't think I have attained God realization, now I can practice bhakti and go higher. No. Once you attain God realization, whatever you have attained, that's it forever. So if we want to attain the highest Mahabhav, then we have to practice Madhurya Bhav and Nishkam, selfless. It's big details. Very little time to go in detail. Some detail, more detail is also in the Prem Siddhant, that book I was telling about, that you can avail yourself to. And there are many lectures also. So, we have to now practice to meditate on Sri Krishna. We have never done this kind of meditation, especially those for the first time. This sadhana bhakti. The mind is not interested. We are trying to make the mind interested. So in the beginning, you will have to make use of some picture or murti. There are thousands and thousands. Artists have drawn, sculptures have created murti. This is not Bhagavan. This is their impression. This is all material. Just as Shri Krishna is divine, His body is also divine. Chidanandamaya deha tumhari, vigat vikar jani adhikari. Just as Shri Krishna is divine, His body is also Chidanandamaya, divine. And to see divine body of Shri Krishna, we need divine eyes. No, that artist is drawing a picture, his doesn't have divine eye, he has material eye, material intellect. The sculptor who is chipping away at the stone, he is a material person. He has seen some picture drawing and he is doing the same thing. So there are thousands and thousands, millions. Choose first to begin understand, yes, this picture, this murti is not Sri Krishna. But in every particle of this picture, in every particle of this murti, Shri Krishna is pervaded. Number one. Number two, Shri Krishna knows that we have a material mind, a material intellect. It's impossible for us to think about His divine form. Our material is intellect, our mind is intellect. He knows that. That whatever we meditate on will be material. So, Shri Krishna is Akaran Karun, causelessly merciful. He says, take whatever you want. Use a picture, use a motive, create in your mind. Whatever you take, I will accept it. Once the correct feeling, once you're thinking, I'm meditating on Shri Krishna, I will accept. And when you attain God realization, you will get the real Krishna. Don't have this thing, well, I meditate on a very bad looking Krishna, ugly Krishna, and when I attain God realization, I'll get an ugly Krishna. No. You will get the same perfect Krishna. Don't be afraid. Divine. So, most of us is important. It's very difficult to just create in our mind. So we need to use the help of some picture murti. Use one that you are attracted to. One that attracts your mind. Everybody's interest is different. We have different sanskars from uncountable lifetime. What one person is attracted to doesn't mean another person will be attracted. One person say, I like blue Krishna, dark blue. Another person says, I don't like halka, light blue. Another person say, I love black Krishna, kala. Another person say, if I see black, I'll vomit. I want white Krishna, Gora. No problem. Another form of Shri Krishna is Radharani, Param Gauri, supremely white. Any color, all colors. Shri Krishna color is divine. No artist, no sculpture, no painter can put the actual color of Shri Krishna. These are all material. To help us, the saints have used colors, etc. in the world that we can think about. They know we cannot think about divine. So they have used in the scriptures, the saints and sages, even Bhagavan has used worldly examples. That's all we can think about. To help us. The reality is something else. So, use any picture, any murti that you're attracted to. Sitting in a room. It's another point. Our mind can be compared to milk and the world to water. If you mix milk and water, it becomes almost impossible to separate the milk from the water. Now, if you take the same milk and you boil it, then let it cool down to a certain temperature, not too cold, warm, not too hot also. And then you add some dahi, yogurt, joran, mix it properly, stir it, cover it down, and put it in a corner to sit quietly for about 2 hours, at least 2 hours. All the milk becomes dahi, yogurt. Then you take that dahi and you churn it, matho. You get makhan, fresh butter. Now take that makhan, that butter, make a ball and throw it in the water. Now there's no danger. The butter challenges the water, mix in me if you dare. It cannot. So we have to make the mind into dahi and then butter. So we have to sit alone, just like you kept it in a corner, in a dark corner, quietly. We have to sit alone in seclusion. Isolation is very important. Virvikta sevi lagu bhavi. The Vedas and Gita also it says, a lamp in a windless place flickereth not. The mind is maha chanchal, always running. This isolation will help to keep the mind, the wavering mind, from wandering away. It will help. So you don't have to go in a forest or cave. In your home itself, in some room that you can be alone. Go in there, your bedroom, anywhere, and lock the door. Create an atmosphere. You have an altar, whatever. Make nice lights, burn some incense. Make it nice. Create an environment. And sit now. Asina Sambhavat, Brahma Sutra. There are certain sutras when doing meditation, sadhana. The first one, the best position for doing sadhana, sit with legs crossed. Like how I'm sitting, palti marke. You don't have to do lotus, full lotus. Just sit and cross the leg. This is the best position. If you stand, you will get tired too long. If you lie down, you get too comfortable, you fall asleep. So sit in. And you sit in the chair, you get too comfortable too. It is the best position. Achala tvacha peksham. Second Brahma Sutra. Be alert. Keep the back straight, especially in the beginning. This mind is very chanchal. Any kind of slackness in posture, mind will run away. Be alert. Third mantra, Brahma Sutra. Dhyanacha. Do Roop Dhyan. So as again, in the beginning, so you have chosen some picture or murti that is very attractive to you. You look at the picture of murti, look, and then close your eyes and try to visualize in your mind what you just saw. In the beginning, you will find that the length of time it takes to look at the murti or picture will be very long. When you close your eyes and you try to visualize, it will disappear quickly. Don't worry, open your eyes and look again. If we keep practicing like that, eventually the length of time it takes to look at a murti or picture will get smaller and smaller, and the length of time we can make that image and keep it in our mind will get longer and longer, till one day the point will come you no longer need any murti or picture. You can sit anywhere, close your eyes and meditate. Either you can open your eyes. When you reach a very high stage, Krishna is everywhere. But in the beginning, we have to practice. So we have to make this practice in the beginning. Meditate, Roop Dhyan. So we take use, especially because we've never done it in any special way before. The mind needs something. And then make a relation. Second thing, don't let it be a murti or picture. Now you've created an image in your mind, don't let it remain a murti or picture, let it come alive. See Krishna's eyes blinking. Look at his lips are smiling at you. His hand is moving, the feet. Make him alive. And make a relation. You want him to be your master, you're his servant, you want him to be your friend, you want him to be your child, your beloved. Every relation make. And as I mentioned yesterday, we already know how to love in the world. We know how to love mother, father, wife, husband, child, friend, boyfriend, girlfriend. We know. Just take that same love and direct it to Shri Krishna. That is bhakti. That's why bhakti is so easy. Because we already know how to love. In the beginning, it's going to be difficult. The mind is very chanchal and the mind loves the world. One, the mind is created by Maya. It's a part of the world. The mind is called Maya, the world. So the mind loves the world. You will find when you close your eyes and try to meditate, mind is going to run to the world. And sometimes it will go in the worst place. What to do? We will hear. We're going to do beautiful bhajan, kirtan first, and then we will continue from there. So this beautiful bhajan written by Jagat Guru Tam Sri Kripalu Mahaprabhu is describing, again, helping us to do Roop Dhyan. A gopi is asking Shri Krishna, she's asking her friend, sorry, have you seen Shri Krishna? Have you seen Kanhaiya? And the gopi says, the dark complexion one. Yes, I have seen him. And how, where do you see him? Madhura Madhura Dhuni Benu Bajavat Gayana Pache Jatare. He was playing the divine flute, the basuri, and he was taking the cows to pasture, to graze. That's how I saw him. Kandhe Kanaka Lakuti Kamariyaru Pitambar Paharatare. On his shoulder, he had a black kambal. Kamari. He had a black kambal. Shri Krishna, one of the things he always keeps is a black kambal. What's kambal again in English? Blanket. A black blanket. And he also had lakuti, a golden stick. So I saw him with this golden stick, Kanaka lakuti, and the black blanket, and is wearing, of course, Shri Krishna wears pitambar, yellow silken clothes, and it was fluttering in the wind. So beautiful she's describing. Chitravani chot chalavat muri muri manda manda musakatare. And so the gopis, Shri Krishna is going to take the cow and they have heard the basuri. This is a signal that he is going to take the cows to graze. So they leave whatever they are doing in their home. Whether they're taking care of a child, they're cooking food, they're cleaning the house, whatever they were doing, they leave everything. And they run outside so they can get a last glimpse of him. For the whole day they're not going to see him. And he knows that. He knows how much they love him. So he keeps turning and looking at them. He keeps glancing at them every moment. With love in his eyes, filled with love. And a beautiful smile that he steals their heart. Manda manda musakatare. And he steals chittavani chot. Sangadhana sukhamana sukha shridama aganit sakhana jamatare. Along with Shri Krishna, his cowherd friends, the cowherd boys. Mansukha, Dhanasukha, Shridama, thousands and thousands. They are also going with Shri Krishna, taking the cows to graze. Jhumi kripalu chalat punidekhat ghumi yashomati matare. And Yashoda Maya also, she is looking as far as she can see. She loves Kanhaiya tremendously also. Vatsalya Bhav. And the highest point of Vatsalya Bhav, Yashoda Maya. So she's looking. And Shri Krishna knows every now and again he turns around and looks at Maya. Until she can no longer see him. So it is beautiful. We can visualize this way that Shri Krishna is taking the cows out to pasture to graze. हम देखे श्यामल गात रे हम देखे श्यामल गात रे हम देखे 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 श्यामल गात रे हम देखे श्यामल गात रे हम मधुर मधुर धुनि बेनु बजावत मधुर मधुर धुनि बेनु बजावत मधुर मधुर हो गई अन पाछे जात रे हम देखे श्यामल गात रे राधे गई ओ हम देखे 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 श्यामल गात रे हम देखे श्यामल गात रे हम देखे ओ कांधे कनकलकुति कामरियर कांधे कनकलकुति कामरियर कांधे पीतांबर फहरात रे हम देखे श्यामल गात रे राधे ओ हम देखे 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 श्यामल गात रे हम देखे श्यामल गात रे ओ चितवनी चोट चलावत मुरी मुरी चितवनी चोट चलावत मुरी मुरी चितवनी चोट ओ मंद मंद मुस्कात रे हम देखे श्यामल गात रे राधे ओ हम देखे 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 श्यामल गात रे हम देखे श्यामल गात रे संग धन सुख मन सुख श्री दामा संग धन सुख मन सुख श्री दामा ओ अगणित सखन जमात रे हम देखे श्यामल गात रे हम देखे 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 श्यामल गात रे हम देखे श्यामल गात रे झूमी कृपालु चलत पुनि देखत झूमी कृपालु चलत पुनि देखत ओ भूमि यशोमती मात रे हम देखे श्यामल गात रे राधे ओ हम देखे 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 श्यामल गात रे हम देखे श्यामल गात रे बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। So, we're practicing to do Roop Dhyan. Roop means form, Dhyan means meditate. So as I said, the mind loves the world, the mind is the product of the world. Naturally, when you try to meditate, after you have visualized your made a form, you sit and try to meditate on Sri Krishna, mind will run in the world. Nature of the mind. And sometimes we'll go in the worst, dirtiest place. Let it go, don't fight. Oh, this mind, and you get angry. And this mind is so crazy, you get angry, it's going to get more crazy. और पागल हो जाएंगे. Let it go easily. छोड़ दो. Let the mind go wherever it wants to go. And when it's gone there, now put Sri Krishna to stand there. That Sri Krishna that you have, the picture of Murti, you look and you concentrated and you're able to visualize in your mind, create in your mind, now take it. Take him and put him there. Wherever. In a dirty place, in the rum shop, can I put Krishna? Arey bhaiya, Shri Krishna is in every particle of the rum shop. You think he's not there? Is there any place in this world where Shri Krishna is not there? Arey, he's in hell also. Every particle, everywhere. Eko deva sarva bhuteshu gura sarva vyapi sarva bhutantaratma karmadhyaksha sarva lokadivasa sakshi cheta kevalo nirgunascha. Shvetashvatara Upanishad chapter 6 verse 11. The Vedas say Shri Krishna pervades in each and every particle of the world. There's no place that Shri Krishna is not there. The dirtiest of the dirty, the purest of the pure. He's everywhere. Oh, put him there. If you keep practicing like this, the mind will realize anywhere I go, he's there. I stay right here. Look, my Guru, Jagat Guru Tam Kripalu Mahaprabhu has given a wonderful example. This mind is very chanchal, wayward. What is wayward? A monkey. Maha chanchal. It can't sit quietly for a moment. Always jumping. Yet people are able to train these monkeys to do wonderful things. That this monkey, you can train two monkeys, one is dressed as a gentleman, one dressed as a lady, with arms around each other, and they're walking left, right. How did the monkey trainer do that? So first he tied a monkey to 100 feet of rope. And the monkey, by nature, wants to go beyond 100 feet, jump. And the rope tightens around the neck, and it gets tired. It realizes this is useless, it sits quietly. When the monkey trainer sees that, he shortens the rope by 10 feet to 90 feet. But the monkey thought, yesterday I was able to go 100 feet. What happened today? He jump to go beyond the 90 feet. Again the rope tightens, again it gets tired, it sits quietly. Again he shortens the rope to 10 by 10 feet. And he keeps doing that until he eventually ties the monkey to 1 foot of rope. That monkey that could not sit quietly in 100 feet of space sits quietly in 1 foot of space. So in the same way, the monkey is the mind. We have to tie this monkey mind of ours with the rope of devotion, bhakti, love to Sri Krishna. It will jump. It will go crazy in the beginning. But you keep practicing. Abhyas. Slowly you will start enjoying. By Guru's grace, by your practice. But you have to practice every day. Some people practice a little bit and then it's so hard, or they get lazy and careless And then they say, okay, I'll do, but not right now, I'm too tired. We make all kind of excuses. I'm tired, and we don't practice regularly. So we do like one day this week, and then one day next week, or one day next month. That's never going to work. There's a wood called arni, lakri. Long ago there was no matches. But the saints and sages used to do all the yagna in the forest, etc. How they used to do? So they used to take the stick, it's a very hard stick. One piece on the bottom one, and they will keep moving it, rocking it, spinning it. That's how they, even nowadays in some yagnas, they want to be so pure, I've seen they do it even nowadays. So if you keep rotating the stick in the top piece and the other piece, eventually fire will come. But let's suppose somebody is spinning, rolling the stick, and then after a while he lets it go, it gets cool, then he starts spinning again, then he lets it go, it gets cool. You'll never get fire. You have to keep rubbing. The friction to the point it will bring fire. In the same way, there's to continuously keep rubbing and then fire will come. If you stop in between, it'll get cold. Then you try again, it'll get cold, you'll never get fire. In the same way, our sadhana has to be regular. Every day we have to get up and make time. Look, we eat food. Is there anybody who don't eat food every day? We eat food every day. Some of us 3 times a day, at least. Some maybe more. Nowadays we have intermittent fasting and all kind of craziness. Anyhow, at least we eat. Every day we eat. To nourish the body. Right? Nourish his body. So body is material. So we give it material things. Rice, dal, soup, bread, roti, saag, vegetable, all these things. To nourish the body, to keep, we should. We have to give the body all the vitamins, mineral, protein, etc. it requires in the right amount. You don't, it's going to suffer, you're going to get sick. So we eat every day for nourishing the body. Now the body belongs to us and we have to keep it healthy. But we're not the body, we're the soul Atma. Body is material, we give it material things. Now can we give the soul Atma some dal, some soup, some rice, some roti, some bread? No. Why? Because soul Atma is divine. The soul is a fraction of Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna is divine. So the soul Atma is also divine. So since soul is divine, we have to give it divine food. And what is divine food? When we sit by ourselves in a place of isolation, seclusion, and we meditate, we chant the name of Sri Krishna. Chanting is very important. Choose 10, 20 bhajans and chant. This will help in doing Rup Dhyan. If you just sit quietly, we are not at stage that you can just sit and meditate for hours. Right now we need help. So the saints like Jagat Guru Tam Kripalu Mahaprabhu has written thousands and thousands of bhajan, kirtan, pad, divine compositions. Any saint you want to choose. Tulsidas, Surdas, Meera, Tukaram, Kripalu Mahaprabhu, any saint. But do not sing worldly bhajans written by worldly people, the filmy ones. Instead of it helping us, it will harm us. Because one, when a worldly person writes, he is worldly, so there is no spiritual power. It's material one. And because he has a material mind, material intellect, he's going to write the wrong thing. The philosophy will be wrong. Ask him for worldly things, all kind of foolishness. When a saint is writing, because when a saint, whatever a saint does, it is Sri Krishna himself. Kabir says, Jo kare so hari kare. After God realization, whatever a saint is doing, it is Sri Krishna himself. What he writes, what he eats, everything is Sri Krishna. He's no longer the doer. So it is Sri Krishna, Radha Rani who is writing. So number one is filled with spiritual power. And number two, the philosophy is going to be correct. So choose bhajans and kirtan written by only by saint. Chant loudly. Uch Bhasha. Naam Leela Gunadi Naam Mujjay Bhasha Tu Kirtanam. Rup Goswami says in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, chanting the name, the glories, the pastimes, etc. of Sri Radha Krishna in a loud voice is called Sankirtan. There's a lot of benefits. If I chant quietly in my mind, will I not get the same benefit? Yes. As if you chant loudly. Because most important thing is the mind. Whether we chant loudly or in our mind, we have to do Roop Dhyan. If you just chant like a parrot without doing Roop Dhyan, no benefit. You can do million Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, you get nothing. If you didn't do Roop Dhyan. Most important is the meditation. But there are benefits, certain benefits in loud chanting that you don't get in this mental, in the silent repetition of the name. We are worldly people living in the world. We have family, etc. People are going to make noise. Somebody will cry. The worldly noise will come from outside. So when you chant loudly, you shut out outside noise. One of the benefits. Gauranga Mahaprabhu says when a person chants loudly, not only does the person who is chanting benefit, but other Kirta, Patanga Adi, insects, birds, trees, all benefit when someone chants the name of God loudly. More so for the chanter. And when we repeat one name mentally, after a while we get bored and people fall asleep. Then many times people are doing jap. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. And they fall asleep. And if you wake them up to hide their embarrassment, they will say, oh, I was in samadhi. I was in a deep meditational trance. But you were snoring, bhaiya. So this active participation, also play some instrument. Play dhol, drum, majira, harmonium, any kind of instrument, musical. And you say, I can't play any instrument, I can't just play. Then God has given us, Bhagwan has given us, everybody an instrument that we can all use. The hand, clap. This active participation will help us to remain, to focus the mind and keep us from falling asleep, etc. So chant. Chant loudly. Keep changing. The most important thing is that the mind should be attracted. It should not leave and go in the world, which is the nature of the mind. So whatever it takes to keep the mind attracted, that is your meditation, that's your sadhana. Our interests are different, we have sanskars from uncountable lifetimes, right? Whatever it takes, whatever color you like, whatever clothes, whatever age, Tvam Stri, Tvam Puman, Tvam Kumaru, Tva Kumari, Tvam jino dandena vanchasi Shvetashvatano Upanishad. The Vedas are saying, hey Krishna, Tvam Stri, you are a woman. You're a man. You're a teenage boy. You're a teenage girl. You're an old person walking with a stick. Shri Krishna can be anything. Somebody say, I don't like a young Krishna, I want an old Krishna. It's our sanskar will determine that. Which color, which leela. Don't depend only on leela and Bhagavad and Ramayana. These are just guidelines. There are uncountable solar systems in the universe. And every solar system has a planet Earth, like the one we are living in. So there are uncountable planet Earths with human beings just like us. Not somebody with a horse face or a donkey face. No. These people think it's foolishness. Human beings. To reach there is a different thing. Millions and millions of light years away. Uncountable planet Earths. And Shri Krishna is taking descension every moment. There's nothing we can think about that Shri Krishna has not done. You're free. Whatever it takes to make the mind attracted to stay here. And because it's going to be on Shri Krishna and Guru, who is Krishna personified, remember, genuine saint. If you didn't meet one yet, that's Shri Krishna. Fine. Radha Krishna. Meditate. Keep the mind attracted, whatever it takes. Shed tears. Very important. The most important thing is making the heart, the mind pure. Nirmal mana jana so mohi pava, mohi kapat chal chidra na bhava. Shri Ram, the Supreme Lord, is saying to Sugriv, only those who are pure in heart, pure mind, can know me, see me, attain me. I cannot tolerate deception, deceit, fraud. So God's condition for knowing Him, seeing Him, is pure heart, pure mind. And how are we going to make this heart, this mind pure? By just chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Ram? No. Yatha ninahe mamalam jahati dhmatam punah swam bhajate charupam Atma cha karmanushayam vidhuya mad bhakti yogena bhajatyatho mam. 11th canto, 14th chapter, 25th verse, Bhagavad Mahapuran. Shri Krishna is saying to Uddhav, just as gold, when gold has impurities, we have to purify it. How do you purify gold? You heat it in fire. So he says, Uddhav, just as gold, when heated in fire, becomes purified of its dirt, impurities, glows and attains its pure form. In the same way, only when we shed tears of selfless love for Shri Krishna is the heart, the mind purified. One medicine, tears. We have to shed tears. Without tears, no bhakti. To make the point even stronger, he says another verse, just after this one. Yatha yathatma parimrijyate sau mad punya gatha shravana vidhanai tatha tatha pashyati vastu sukshmam Chakshur yathaiva janasam prayuktam. Bhagavad Mahapuran, 11th canto, 14th chapter, 26th verse. Again, Shri Krishna is saying to Uddhav, when there's a disease in the eye, nowadays, we have all kind of medicine. Just as we have disease, cataract and all these things in the eye, they used to be the same in ancient time. Nowadays we have all kinds of medicine, laser, cream, drops. Didn't have all that in ancient time. But there was something even better, an Ayurvedic medicine called Anjan. Not Kajal, Anjan. It's no longer here. It'll come back again when Satya comes. Any disease in the eye, and you put this Anjan, this Ayurvedic medicine, slowly destroys the disease and we're able to see clearly again. Shri Krishna says, Udho, just as when Anjan is applied to the diseased eyes and slowly destroys the disease and we're able to see clearly again, in the same way, while listening to the divine pastimes and philosophy of the Lord, chanting His divine name, etc., we shed tears of selfless love. Is the heart, the mind purified? Shedding tears is the most important thing in bhakti. That's the only thing which is going to make the heart, the mind purified. Uncountable lifetimes of wickedness, sin and purity started there. Only tears. Not for the world, only for Sri Krishna. We have to make it. We have to shed those tears. And for that, Gaurang Mahaprabhu tells us, somebody may say, how to shed tears for Sri Krishna? I can cry in the world. Everybody cries in the world. But when it comes to crying for God, very difficult. So why I can't cry? One reason. We cannot shed tears for Sri Krishna. One reason. Ego, Abhiman, pride. This is why Gaurang Mahaprabhu in the Shikshastak, the very first verse he says, Trinadapi sunichena tarorapi sahishnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. Shikshastak, Gaurang Mahaprabhu. You want to practice bhakti, sadhana, you want to be spiritual, then certain conditions we have to fulfill. Number one, Trinadapi suni chena. One has to become humbler than a blade of grass. God loves humility. Shri Krishna loves, He's Dina Bandhu. He's a friend of the humble. If you want to be Shri Krishna's friend, then you have to become humble. The more humble we become, the closer we'll go to Shri Krishna. Once there is ego, abhiman, you'll never get close to Shri Krishna. Never. And how are we going to become humble? By realizing the condition of our heart, our mind. That instead of thinking lovingly about Shri Krishna, Radharani every moment, I think about the world and all kind of nonsense and sensual and dirty things I think and find and false. That proves how sinful, how dirty the mind is. Realizing that. Uncountable lifetime of wickedness, sin, impurities stored there. It's very difficult to see. Kak Sundaji says to Guruji, Manas rog kachuk mai gaye, hai sabke lakhi biralan hi paaye. There are thousands and thousands of diseases in the mind. Greed, anger, jealousy, hatred, lust, selfishness, you name it. Many, many. And everyone under Maya has all the diseases of the mind. All. Hai sabke. But, Lakhi biralan hi paaye. It is extremely difficult for the worldly soul to see how bad we are. We can see how bad everyone else is. We find fault easily, but to find our own fault, very difficult. And the reason for that, ego, abhiman. The more ego we have, the more abhiman, the more we think I am great. I am good. I'm not greedy, I'm not angry, I'm not selfish. Ego. Very dangerous. So all realizing that. Taror api sahishnuna, to be more tolerant than a fruit-bearing tree. You have to get angry, but you don't get angry. Again, by realizing deep in our heart that I'm no better than anyone, that I might be worst, will help us to forget and forgive easily. To be able to tolerate. This Sahan Shakti is very important. The reason why we don't benefit, we don't have this power to tolerate, we get angry very easily, our Sahan Shakti is very small. The more you increase that, the more you increase this power to tolerate, the more bhakti you will get, because you will not get angry anymore. The moment you get angry, you destroy all your sadhana, all your bhakti. So the cure, to be tolerant. Amanina amanadena. Man means respect. The absolute desire for name and respect for fame. You can have the best quality, and yet you think I am the worst. Always think. It will help stop pride, ego from coming. Don't look for name and fame. Don't look for praise, flattery. A devotee looks at flattery as the greatest poison. Develop a taste for insult, for abuse. Angan kuti chhawai. Tulsidas says, I'll build a hut in the front yard, in the courtyard of my house for the one who abuses me, insults me. Because I can't see my own faults, he's helping me. And the one who is praising me is my worst enemy. It's not easy to understand. Because we love flattery, we love praise. Amanadenaha. Give respect to all. Don't see high and low. See the same Radha Krishna that you love, you're trying to love, is sitting in the heart of every living being, everywhere. Don't do anything, try not to do anything which will cause hurt to anyone. Give respect everywhere. Then chant Hare Krishna, Radhe 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 Govinda. This Gaurang Mahaprabhu is saying. Then you will benefit. People say these things, nobody practice. We can say, oh, all the Shikshaksat mantra, we can say so many Ved mantra. No practice, nothing is going to happen. So there's lots like this, there's much, much more. But time is just flying. And I have so many questions to answer. I promise I'll be answering questions today. So I'll finish this part of the lecture here. There's much more. I'm encouraging you again to get that book, Prem Ras Siddhant, Philosophy of Divine Love, written by Jagat Guru Tam Kripalu Mahaprabhu. Everything I've spoken throughout my coming here, many sessions, you'll find in that book, and much more. And there's another little book, Roop Dhyan. The lecture today I was given, and yesterday also, you'll find in that book. How to practice sadhana, how to do Roop Dhyan practically. So these are two books I highly recommend. There are others also. You can avail yourself afterwards. Our registration table is there. Do register. It's a way of us contacting you in the future when there's a program. If you would like to keep in contact with me, you may have questions, you may need help, you're trying to practice, obstacles will come, doubt, then you can get my contact from Anand, this boy here, son of Anand. He's Anand, so he can give you the contact. You can contact me on WhatsApp, alright? I'll try my best to help you to answer your question, so you can keep contact. Right? Preachers come from time to time. Jagat Guru Kripalu Mahaprabhu's authorized preachers attend the programs, try to benefit. right? We do have a center, Radha Kunj. What's the number? 43 Kaf Road, right? There are programs, especially Sunday, every Sunday from 10:30. You can go there, and there are lectures of Jagat Guru Kripalu Mahaprabhu. They do satsang. You can benefit from that and other programs. So this is a way we can benefit. As I said, there's much more to learn and to understand. And this is just a part of it, there's much more. So do avail yourself to all of this. You can contact me if you so desire and you want to ask questions, etc. I'm going to try to answer some of them now. Bole Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki